It's a chessboard.
Today, we're watching and discussing one of the most iconic chess scenes in movie history, Wizard Chess Battle from Harry Potter and Philosopher's Stone. Let's dive right in. Okay guys, at first glance, it's so hard to tell which piece is which, but the placement gives it away. You can distinguish the king and the queen by the way they're located on the board. And interestingly, you can notice that both the rook and the bishop that Hermione and Harry would take are missing. The knights, however, aren't still on the board.
There's the door. What do we do? It's obvious, isn't it? We're gonna play our way across the room. All right. Harry, you take the empty bishop square. Hermione, you'll be the queenside castle. And as for me, I'll be a knight.
What happens now?
Well, white moves first, and then we play.
Well, we can see the e pawn is moving, so it's e4.
Ron, you don't suppose this is going to be like real wizard's chess, do you?
And just to answer Hermione's question,
D5.
Ron does this thing. He pushes his d5 pawn, making it a Scandinavian defense, which is not really good, but he wanted to see whether that was a real wizard chess where the pieces kill each other.
Yes, Hermione. I think this is gonna be exactly like wizard chess.
In an interview, Magnus Carlsen was shown the key position from Harry Potter's game, and he mentioned that in this game, Harry and Ron blundered their queen in the Scandinavian defense by playing queen c6 and getting bishop b5 in the position you see in the diagram. It was never shown in the movie, so I doubt that's true, but that would explain why the queen was missing later on in the game. Okay, here we see the beginning of the most iconic possession. It was actually composed by international master Jeremy Silman, who was invited by the production team deliberately to make this chess scene possible. However, this is very unfortunate, but he wasn't given any credits for composing it later on, even though the puzzle is really legendary. Here we see the queen looking at the rook. So it happened this way. You can see that the queen was looking at Harry and the rook blocked the way to sacrifice itself to make Harry leave. The queen takes it, destroying it completely. But Harry is alive.
Wait a minute.
I like this moment because when Harry says wait a moment, it's pretty clear that he saw he could sacrifice himself to make Ron deliver checkmate in 2 moves. If Harry plays bishop c5, that will force the white queen to take him, and then knight h3 will be checkmate. The fact that Harry could have been sacrificed instead of Ron makes the scene even more legendary.
You understand, right, Harry? Once I make my move, the queen will take me. Then you're free to check the king.
No. Ron, no!
What is it?
He's going to sacrifice himself.
No, you can't! There must be another way!
Do you want to stop Snape from getting that stone or not? Harry, it's you that has to go on. I know it. Not me, not Hermione, you.
He sacrificed himself instead of Harry. The checkmate in 2 moves would be faster than the one that Ron found in 3 moves. But that's what Ron chose, because Harry is the one who should go forward, not him.
Knight to h3.
And that's what we have on the board. Knight h3, distracting the queen, forcing the queen to take him. And after that, Harry plays bishop to c5. And c5 is a black square, which is very nice to see that Harry is standing on a black square as well.
Checkmate.
But it's not checkmate, guys. I want you to see that this is not exactly accurate, because the queen would still block and Harry would have to take it to make a checkmate. But apparently pieces are destroying each other, and I don't think there is any way Harry with his human body could destroy that queen. So that's what we have. We have bishop c5 checkmate, where in reality bishop e3 would be a checkmate. The position was beautiful. The symbolism behind the scene that wasn't really shown in the movie, but that's the intent that Jeremy Silman had. I'm gonna link the interview down below in the description so that you can read his thoughts. That was very fascinating for me personally. So anyway, Harry could have been sacrificed instead of Ron. So there were 2 options in the positions that could work. And the fact that Ron chose to sacrifice himself is incredible. The fact that he saw a different way of checkmating makes him a strong chess player. But then once again, the Scandinavian defense queen blunder leaves me puzzled, because I doubt Ron could blunder the queen this way if he was a commander, and then he would find such a beautiful tactical combination. Thanks for watching till the end. There is another Harry Potter episode coming, so make sure you stay tuned to not miss it, and let me know what you think of this one. Thanks.